siguieron, si me estás viendo ayer, terminamos la misión del gigante, matamos al gigante, pero duré 1 hora o media hora viendo las opciones. Me decía que sí, que ya, que terminaba. Me puse a revisar la cueva, no iba a dejar los drops. Los amigardos del... Entonces ya me ha pasado así a mí. A mí ya me ha pasado, chavales. Y sí, es una especie de bug, pero es algo que me ha pasado, por ejemplo, en Genshin Impact. Entonces hay una misión secundaria level 17 y ahí es donde está el problema. Entonces, ¿qué vamos a hacer? A terminar esa misión, que como me di cuenta por el nombre de la caraja de la misión, y bueno, como le digo, porque me puse hasta ver el video mío, o sea, en directo, y el carajo lo que te dice es que se ve en el muelle. No sé en cuál muelle, me imagino que por ahí donde estamos, pues debería haber un muelle. La verdad no sé. Ya, bueno, las quité antes de tiempo. A ver si le damos a tiempo, pero yo creo que no. Hay que copiar, pegar y las etiquetas y eso. Vamos a ver. Joder. Bueno, chavales, hay demasiado calor. Acabo de prender el aire, pero es que también no sé si se va a ir la luz. Por eso lo hice ahorita también. Son las 6 en punto. A ver si se va ahorita o se va a las 7. Si sí se va, pues os dará chance de hacer directo más tarde. Pero si no, pues ni modo. Haremos el 0.29, haremos 29.2. No hay de otra. Bueno, ya cargo yo estoy aquí. No he puesto ni ¿cómo se llama? Ni la miniatura. Está pegado esto. Bueno, aquí no es lo que vamos a hacer. Solo que, como les digo, estaba buscando. Tengo que poner el punto de control guardado manual 7:35 pm. Yo creo que es este. Es uno manual, no es automático. Ayer 11:11. Aunque no este, porque estamos haciendo ese. Camaradas de no sé qué vaina. De todas maneras, bueno, si no es ese, pues parte de la mano. Pero uno de esos es. Aunque sí, yo grabé manual, pero bueno, de repente fue que le grabé encima, no sé. Yo a veces me vuelvo loco con las grabaciones también. Joder, chaval, hay mucho calor. Ando como si estuviera haciendo calentamiento para entrenar. Joder. ¿Qué más les iba a decir yo? Bueno, al fin ya entré en YouTube. Creo que aquí sí es. Déjenme ver, todo depende de la misión. Lo que pasa es que, claro, o sea, usé mucho teleport buscando, porque también hay misiones que te marcan vea novigrado, por decirles, no sé si así se llama. Pero cuando vas, no te aparece nada. Hasta que te metes en el mapa es que te empiezan a marcar las cosas. La misión, pues, como tal. Entonces, miren. Esta es la misión. Entonces, ayuda a Ceres a resolver un enigma de la locura de... Y entonces, ¿qué coño madre? Dice uno. Entonces, hay misiones. El que hace busca a Ceres, que está ahí adentro debería estar dentro del castillo. Y en las misiones secundarias encuentra esta. Pregunta a Udari dónde está Ceres. Entonces tú le das aquí. Y aquí sí te marca, ¿ves? Aquí lo marca. Y vamos a ver dónde es esto. Ahí sí lo marca. Pero joder, esto me costó una imitar la otra para saber que era aquí. Entonces vamos allá, que es como una taberna ahí donde vamos a preguntar. Mientras yo coloco aquí las etiquetas y todo eso, mientras eso carga. Entonces espero que cuando termine eso, esa misión, pues me dejen ya terminar la otra misión, pues. Cuando encuentre a la chica ya me dejen terminar la otra misión. Sería lo lógico, ¿no? Bueno, aquí contrato. Voy a agarrar unos contratos level 9. Joder. Y a veces, muchas veces es una lala, pero hay que agarrarlo, que si no los agarramos no lo vamos a hacer. Bueno, estamos cerca, pero lejos. Además, creo que aquí es donde se caen a coñazo, que hay un tipo que no le puedo ganar, chaval. El tipo pelea burda y de verdad, joder, que soy subnormal, que la cara por allá. El problema es que mete un coñazo que estunea, un coñazo que me marea, no sé. Y pues ya con ese coñazo no puedo hacer nada, me jodí. Entonces, bueno, ¿qué más da? Ok. Vamos ya en el episodio 29.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, Jarl.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least until your next dreaming.
Bueno, entonces, como les iba contando, ¿no? Según el orden, ya esto lo deberíamos haber hecho, porque si estamos haciendo 20 y pico y estamos... Solo que no me he centrado en las secundarias ahorita. Bueno, estamos listos por aquí, ahora sí podemos darle tranquilo. Déjenme pasar seguro que está Ramón por ahí. Y no quiero interrupciones.
No, enough of the questions.
I'm looking for Ceres. Any idea where she might be? I hope she's gone to the village. It's been a time since she visited. She wished to speak to our folk, but I worry she might have gone to Jarl Udalric's old family home, though I tried to dissuade her.
Bueno, estoy casi seguro que la luz se ve a las 7.
No, it's not that.
Casi seguro.
The house is a strange place.
Cuidadito si no antes, es para las 7, 6 y media. Son las 6:05.
But why would Ceres go there?
Es el directo justo a las 6.
She had a long talk with the Jarl.
¿Por qué? Porque así es aquí, chavales. Así es la vida aquí. Aquí se va la luz, no se va, así se va.
Forgive me. I must go to him. A promising start.
Bueno. Entonces, ¿qué les digo? De aquí... Vamos a salir de aquí. Salimos de aquí. Y... no sé para dónde vamos, pero si usamos TP, pues... aquí hay el punto, pero... esta sardinilla. Ay, eso sí me está cuando se pierde, no sé dónde coño se mete la sardina. Bueno, hasta ahora parece. Me joda las pelotas, sardinita. Vamos a comernos algo aquí porque nos falta vida. Y ahora busca serie. Ok.
Fresh footprints. Could be Ceres seriously moving here.
Se necesita una llave. La llave, me late que estés para abajo. ¿Por qué? Porque sí.
Sarah's passed out. Gotta get her out of here.
Bueno, pensé que abajo hay algo.
What happened? Where am I?
¿Qué ha pasado?
My head? Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt? Why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Ulrich. The sword! Where's the sword? I've got to go back!
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago, half dead.
I have to!
You have to tell me what's going on. Why'd you go in there?
I wanted to help Ulrich.
Sure, he was acting strangely, but I don't see how your stroll through a haunted house will help him.
It would have if I'd only found the sword.
So what's this sword all about?
It's Brokvar, the ancestral sword of Ulrich's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Ulrich.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Ulrich and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Ulrich. But his father gave Brokvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Ulrich to break a sacred law here in Skellig. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Ulrich to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he...
Got a feeling this trip didn't end happily.
Your feeling's right. There was an accident. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Ulrich had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear, or didn't want to hear?
Some folk on the isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
What do you think? Did Ulrich kill Aki?
I don't want to jump to any conclusions. But I do think whatever happened at sea that day, well, it's affecting Ulrich right now. Powerfully so. And it could have something to do with that sword.
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Ulrich's the chosen one. The one the gods speak to. I believed it once. But now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
Daring theory. Not breaking any of your laws just by thinking it.
Don't care. I don't believe it's the gods talking. Have you seen him? He's covered in scars.
Thought he earned those in battle.
If you call the strife in his heart and head a battle, I've asked him about it. He said their voices command him to hurt himself for the glory of the gods. I think not. It's not the gods, it's Aki.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Ulrich let him die?
I've talked to Jort. He swears Ulrich didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Jort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brokvar to Aki, and he'll leave Ulrich alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Ulrich both lived here. Maybe that's why. Thanks for your help, Geralt. But I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll get it.
Really? Thanks. So I can go see Ulrich?
No chance. You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go together.
Ok, vi unas escaleras hacia arriba. Y de seguro que el beta está abajo. La llave que agarramos. Ahora, a prepararnos. Son fantasmas o espectros o alguna vaina. Tenemos aquí el beta este, así que no hay tanto. Y vámonos. Déjame ver si tengo. No hay nada de adrenalina o qué tengo para meterle a los guantes aquellos, que tiene un espacio ahí. Este es de Igni, Irden, Axia, Queen, Arma. Pero joder, este es 10. No acuerdo cuál es Axia, pero creo que es esta. Ah, no es Irden. Axia es la que menos uso prácticamente. Espera, y me caí porque si uso normal. Ah, qué mierda. Bueno, lo que les dije de los bugs. Joder. Ah, tenemos que cargar. Maldición. Parece una cagada, pero bueno, lo que. La carga de nuevo, maldita sea. Ahora ya guardado ahí. No, me joda. Bueno, 6-4 6-12, maldita sea. Vale, ya lo que vamos a tardar cargando.
The curse that held him up proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do
Lo
it.
que vamos a tardar otra vez
The
buscando
ugliest
la
man
vaina.
alive
No, que
revealed
la bella.
himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalok, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped
Supongo que podemos
Ciri
equipear,
flee the
pero.
hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of
Vamos a ver qué
Mists.
podemos hacer. La villa. Porque se cayó ya. Joder. I'm feeling like I'm feeling burnt from the handcuffs like so I'm not understand this soul to the listen yo but I'm not saying no I'm not saying no I didn't know this was true. Joder, qué cagada. Eso también es lo bueno de uno mismo grabar. Si uno no graba, pues hasta ahí. Tenemos que ir por el camino porque la sardinota se arrugó y se cayó. Coño, pero qué miércoles, de verdad. Joder. Coño, pero camina, que ladilla, no joda.
Faster.
Faster, que coño de va. Sí. Se pone más lenteja que la mierda.
Let's go.
Joder, pero ¿por qué? O sea, que le pasa esta mierda. Este juego así a veces también me recuerda a un juego que se llamaba, que yo lo jugaba pues, se llamaba Gothic. Por ahí vi que iban a sacar un remaster, no sé, algo así, pero no vi más nada, o sea, no sé si quedó veremos, no sé si lo van a hacer después. Vale, ya sabemos que la migarota está aquí. Que hay cositas, pero lo que nos interesa está aquí. Y que la migarda, ¿qué pasa si abrimos antes de la canalla? Espera, nos podríamos ahorrar todo esto. Vamos a quitar todo esto y grabamos.
Most
We
didn't.
some. I believe.
So
I
not a
what's
accurate.
thank
Note.
Ok, vamos a grabar aquí. No vamos a volver a hacer todo eso. Ni de coña. Ok, no sé si es espectro, pero vamos a tirarnos la vaina contra espectro. Tenemos que bajar aquí con cuidado. Está. Se vaya a boguear esa miércoles otra vez. Pero de hecho no hago ni mierda. Vamos a prender aquí. A prender aquí. Hay algo ahí en el piso. Aquí hay algo,
What is this about?
¿Qué coño? Hay un no sé qué, pero hay un algo. Y ni siquiera prendiendo todas las luces veo, pero... Bueno, supongo que no queda nada que subir. Pensé que íbamos a entromparle o algo.
So, did you find the sword?
I found it. Let's go.
After you then. You and my dad, we were mates once, right?
We still are.
But, well, I heard you fell out over something, or someone.
Era, vamos a la sardinita y ya
Talking
estaba
about
solo.
that story with Yennefer. Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Krog met the woman who'd be your mother.
Did you and Yennefer already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe, it's because I've never chosen comfort and ease, the calm and the quiet.
No te puedes amigar, la joder. Llevamos arriba como las vacas. Joder.
Where's Yennefer?
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean, let me?
Nothing. Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight. Look, there they are.
Already bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember. What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs. We're close to the gods in Skirgin, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering you make. It's our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his pain, his suffering, a pure sacrifice.
To hear the gods is a gift, not a sacrifice.
These voices you hear.
The gods, their voices.
It's not the gods.
Watch your words, foreigner. You're in Skelliger, our land, and we revere the gods here. If you weren't Onkreit's guest,
Jarl, the Witcher surely meant no offense. Let us hear what he has to say.
More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize to Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
Angry you want to make peace with your brother? Are the gods of Skellige that cruel?
They are that just.
Justice demands you return to the dead what is rightly theirs.
What would you have me do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Near the isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
Bueno, pues tenemos ya misión ya. Ah, que es aquí mismo. Déjame quitar esta vaina de aquí que me está estorbando. Ahí creo que es el puerto que encontré, pero claro, como no grabé, no me aparece ahí. Porque hay un TP y todo, pero como les digo, pues no me salió cinemática, ni gente, ni nada. Porque es un beta, pues. Hay que matar a todos estos amigalos también, necrófagos. También me hace falta... un tesoro aquí, no sabíamos. ¿Y esto qué es? ¿Es que nació una granada? Sí, todo tiene pinta de que sí. Si hay un tesoro aquí por lo menos. Ahora lo de uno.
Must be the place.
El mástil torcido indica el lugar, pero el tesoro no está al alcance de cualquier mes. Por aquí hay un bar, según yo, ¿no? yo, tiene que haber un barco por aquí, bajo el agua. Coño, pero sumérgete, cabrón de mierda. Ok, ahora déjame dónde estaba el otro. Maldición, me volvió a cambiar la misión principal, creo. Sí. Lo que no veo es el tipo ni nada. No entiendo por qué si dejo pegado. Si dejo pegado el puto cuadro. Ah, pero si lo trae baja y si lo trae baja y si lo trae tiradito. Ok, está listo. Parece que iban a pasar cuando conociera algo ahí, vaina. No, solo la dejaron y ya. Coño, sube ya, joder, lleguera. Ando sin oxígeno y te vas a ahogar. Vamos, campeón, tú puedes.
I'm wondering what that accomplished, if anything. Time to see little Rick.
Bueno, tampoco estuvo tan peludo de conseguir, tampoco estaba tan retirado de la orilla ni nada de eso. Por aquí. Parece que un está corriendo por aquí, sí, ¿ves? Sí, bonito no dejó ni mierda, pero sí, si dejó algodón con yo. Ahora aquí llegué yo. Así que por aquí no vamos otra vez. Claro, esta semilla será muy abajo. De manera estamos cerca. No tan lejos. ¿Qué mierda fue eso? No lo sé.
Why'd you do it?
What is this?
Ludwig? The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What?
Nah, huevona.
Why'd you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after, sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches, then speak from the shadows.
What did the gods want? Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch. You didn't tell Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
The gods ever show you their form, or are they always just a shadow?
Once, I steeled myself, gathered my courage, and in my dream made my torch burn bright. I saw a hazy figure sitting in shadow then.
The gods always demand you offer them your suffering.
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams, at times I see their form, when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come.
Joder, ven la sombra del tipo. Joder.
Well,
Está poseído.
know what it is?
It's a Heim, a post-conjunction creature. Very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, Heims force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Joder.
Sounds unpleasant. Any way to defeat it?
Two methods that work. In theory.
En teoría.
They say a Heim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Maybe no one's thought of a trick that was good enough. What's this other way?
Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the Heim's lair with the affected individual.
Haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but wager you slept in worse conditions.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim out. It has to emerge from the shadows and show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalric. It won't be an easy fight.
I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the Heim.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
Udalric might not survive an entire night in the Heim's lair.
You think the Heim... Would it try to kill Udalric?
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalric could just expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the Heim, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the Heim causes Udalric, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. And what about the other method?
The Heim's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The Heim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Heim strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the Heim will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well. If we fail to think of anything, we can always try the Witcher's way.
Joder.
What is it with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skelliger, a brave knight or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger.
So to prove you wrong, I gotta do what you say now?
As long as my name is not Yennefer, no one will call you henpecked for that. And remember, if we can't think of a good trick, can still do it normally.
Fine, let's try to trick the Heim.
Good decision.
Haunted house, the Heim's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
After you, then.
No reason to delay.
Vale, y de una vez no me voy a pasar lo que me pasó ayer. Ah, bueno, voy a ir el camino para acá. Debemos estar casi a punto de pasar nivel también. Vamos a grabar aquí. Bueno, ahí está grabando automático. Porque joder, es una puta ladilla. ¿Qué mierda es esto?
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent.
Mierda. Siri.
Siri. No, it's impossible. Damn it. Looking to discourage me? Good. Means you're scared.
Ahora no había enfrentado a un Kunjin. Imagino que si es un demonio, pues debe ser algo difícil, ¿no? Bueno, está abajo. Me imagino que está abajo. Bueno, vamos con cuidado aquí, no se que ha pegado otra vez y pasa lo que pasó ahora también. Maldita sea. Bueno, parece que aquí tampoco es. Y esta es la casa. Bueno, lo único que encontré fue eso. Que no sé qué es, pareciera como una fachada de una casa de muñeco, un castillo, algo así, no sé. ¿Qué coño?
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent. Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent.
Pero solo me falta allá arriba. Pues yo de verdad no veo más nada. Tengo que entrar a la discreta. Ok, ¿verdad?
Somebody could break their leg or their neck. Somebody could break their leg or their neck.
Joder. Maldita sea, tío. O sea, no pensé que me iba a matar, pero... es ahí el beta, pero no sé qué coño madre. Bueno, 20 para las 7. Esperemos. Vamos a vaya a la fucking luz. Y si se va, pues que se vaya 1 hora o 2 horas, porque joder, ayer se fue 4 horas, a miércoles. Maldita sea. Registra la casa y encuentra el modo de inyectar el link. Ok, este es uno de los vainas que encontramos. De hecho, lo
Solid
primero que encontramos.
craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent.
Ah, pero aquí está mi garda no andaba conmigo ahorita. Ok, ¿qué tal decir? Ok.
Looking to discourage me? Good. Somebody could break their leg or their neck.
Ok, lo que se hizo la tip.
An old cradle. Must have belonged to Udalric or Aki.
And? Get off!
Y otro
Get
beta
off!
ya.
Come! Think I've got an idea!
Shattered. Udalric must have been scared of seeing the creature just behind him.
Mira lo que encontró esta loca.
Come up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So no, nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
Hope you know what you're doing.
So do I.
Joder.
So, can we start?
I'm ready.
All right, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
Ah, es un horno esa vaina. Una sobresmescaudio.
Over there! She's running to the old house! Grab her!
Take him. You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
Take care not to hurt the child. Give me the babe.
In the oven. Throw him in the oven.
Aquí sí va a salir el verdadero beta. Coño, esa espada está de pinga. No sé dónde coño la saqué, pero está bien la Ahí está el beta. Igualito el tipo se va a matar, me quiere matar a mí. ¿Qué hicimos? No sé. Joder.
Aki!
The Witcher committed no crime. You'll find neither despair nor guilt here. Only shock and relief. You've been tricked. You must go.
Bueno, primera vez que veo un puto demonio de eso. Supongo que ahora me saldrá ahí en la vaina.
It's over.
Over?
We tricked the Heim. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed, it had to go. You're free, Jarl.
Free?
The Heim's gone, so are the voices that tortured you. Let's get out of here.
Bueno, esta es una de las misiones más extrañas que he hecho.
My head's spinning. I'm spinning in a maelstrom.
God, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
What? What will I do now?
You're disoriented, but don't worry, it'll pass.
I feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's why you feel empty now. Give it a few days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I think. Farewell.
I'll go with him. He seems confused.
Good idea. Then what? What are your plans?
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy. And you? Gonna stay on Speaker Rock?
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
Thought we already
coño,
discussed that.
Esta es la tipa, la novia nueva que nunca te deja hablar de
Favorable winds and
la
falling
ex.
seas to you.
Joder,
To you too.
recuerda
So
ella más
long.
que tú. Maldita sea. Ok. Otro nivel más, ayuda a resolver problemas. Ok. Ok, entonces déjame ver qué misión aquí. Ahora déjenme ver si lo marca. Pues no. Igual no lo marca, maldita sea. Bueno. Supongo que tengo que seguir haciendo misiones secundarias hasta que me suelten eso. Que no veo más nada. Encuentro el taller de gratis. Pero esto me interesa, alquimia avanzada. Esto disipa la maldición del hombre lobo. Gana una carta no sé quién, gana una carta no sé quién. Pues yo quiero alejarme de las misiones secundarias, pero... qué mierda, no, siguen saliendo. Vamos a hacer esa. Vamos a ver qué le podemos meter aquí. Falta más para pasar para el otro. Igual no se puede tapar la otra habilidad, así que... nuevo objeto recibido, esencia cristalizada. Ok, lo que yo les dije, ahora sí lo tenemos en el glosario. Vamos a ver si hay algo de alquimia aquí. Con esa esencia cristalizada. Ok, mira. Aceite para bestias. Para bestia mejorado. Ahora no sé si ese no lo tenía o si lo tenía, no sé. Aquí mutajno azul, plácata. Y mutajno verde. No sé si ya se lo tenía así o me faltaba, no sé. Ok, bueno, ya tenemos eso. De aquí nos faltan impactos incapacitantes, ataques rápidos, siguiente nivel. Los ataques rápidos añaden también un efecto de hemorragia. Los enemigos afectados pierden 50 puntos de vitalidad de esencia por cada segundo. Duración 5 segundos. Pero son como pasivas, creo. Al lanzar una señal se consumirá 3 puntos de adrenalina si máxima y bloqueará aumentará la intensidad. Joder. Bueno. Entonces vámonos de aquí. Ok. Vamos a ese, que eso no... Tenemos que ir a un TP. Ah, juro. Ah, que mire la vaina. No sabía que si es que yo lo doy círculo es que da la vuelta, si no, no da la vuelta. Joder, qué mierda. Por ahí tengo la secundaria de un hombre, el príncipe sapo, algo así. Ya, déjame que tengo unos mensajes aquí. Espera, te cerro el castillo. Ahora sí está abriendo. Pero sí queda recho.
Guard spotted you from the tower. They said we'd open the gate.
Why was it closed? Is that famous Skellige hospitality?
Nay, 'tis tradition. After the feast, the Jarls will choose the king, so the doors must remain closed. Only the sons and daughters of Skellige may stay in the castle.
Joder, no le di una mierda porque estaba... la atracción, tras el festín ya llegaron toda la puerta de total, solo la ciudad que fue...
Krach, make an exception just for me.
All know what you did for Saracen Hjalmar. Today, you're one of us. Come. Krach awaits.
How's the mood in there?
Calm. Too calm.
How's that?
We've an adage here in Skellige. At a good feast, meat and blood flow in equal measure.
Tengo
Surely you
una
consider this
misión ahí
more
de
miracle
alquimia,
than
debería ser esa de hecho.
Not sure. Sounds preferable to dull banquets garnished with court intrigue.
Step careful there.
Bueno, están celebrando el beta.
I've as much right to it as you do.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an on crates to wear the crown, it
Should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
show some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
What your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Bueno, son las 7.
So you'll fight the bill cards with me. Wonder who'll do better.
Esperemos no se vaya las Pokémon.
Or
Pero no
Hjalmar,
es
the
probable
Giant
que sí.
Slayer.
Que no me haga mucha
Stop
ilusión.
your shite boasting.
Pero saben que si se corta el director de repente, después.
Ceres. Hey. Ah, damn it.
También les recuerdo que si les gusta lo que están viendo, por favor, si les gusta, pues dejen un like. La cosa no sale de bien.
Don't see
Y si
Krach.
quieren ver videos de estos a diario,
Go into his
pues,
chambers.
suscríbanse al canal si quieren,
Prepare your promised
que
reward.
eso me ayuda mucho.
If you've a spell witch, or perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the bill cards. Loosen up your joints after your journey.
Maybe later.
Y ahora ve a ver acá para cobrar tu recompensa. Qué mierda, se me parece que es para acá y ahora no. Siempre he dicho que ese GPS de mierda es una mierda. Es el peor.
Greetings, Berna. Feast not to your liking.
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
Svanrig is not gonna vie for support.
Bran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
As far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
Take it you have a specific family in mind?
Of course. Bran was the best king Skellig has seen in centuries. The throne should pass on to Svanrig, his true-born son, and then on to his sons.
What's wrong with voting for your king?
Take a walk. Listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts for every passerby. A king by the grace of votes is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end. We must start by placing Bran's firstborn son on the throne. I hope the Yarns will see the wisdom of it.
Svanrig is not gonna vie for support.
Bran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
As far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition.
Ay, entonces lo de ella es mala leche. A ver.
Take of course.
Joder.
Diego, a king by the...
Leaving Kertrolda.
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
Joder. Hasta para cobrar una recompensa es un rollo aquí. Oh, ahí está.
May I?
You must even come. I've been waiting for you. So, feast to your liking. Any better than your continental balls?
Definitely more to drink.
Ah, there is. Rolled all of it out of my cellars. Double mead,
triple cognac.
Citrian plum brandy, Bahacamum spirit that burns the mouth like boiling water. Clan on Crate knows the meaning of hospitality.
Apuesto que tu autoridad es incapaz de...
Saw you talking to Berna. What about?
Politics. After all, naught else interests her. Wedge tried to convince me that we must honor Bran's memory. And to that aim, I'm to command my offspring to withdraw from the race for the crown. Support Svanriger instead.
Why do I think you turned her down?
You put it mildly. I showed her the door.
Something tells me there's a purpose to your hospitality.
Aye, there is. In the Isles, mead and mead stand to gain you as much support as feats accomplished blade in hand.
If that's true, you can rest easy about how the vote will turn out.
I'll rest easy on the morrow, but the crown rests on one of my children's hands.
Feeling torn between Yalmar and Ceres?
You mean do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and water. But uncreate blood flows in both.
Promised me a reward for helping your children.
And I aim to keep my word. Here. This baubles been in the family for generations. I give it to you for helping ensure the line endures.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm the one.
Vale, hay que ver cómo es esa espada. Ojalá son vainas bien.
Damn it. That must have started another row.
That's not Yalmar. Let's go.
pasan de ratones. ¿Dónde aparecieron estos osos? Pues no sé. Bueno, aquí sí me está dando una experiencia carotica.
Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding! Quick!
Take my cloak.
Hold on, son. I'll pull through. A shot grabbed my leg once. I'll be on.
He's dead.
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my dad.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too.
You insult me, Lucas, and now you threaten my son. Step to this.
Then come here. Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog.
Calm down, calm down. Enough blood's been spilled. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can, we must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Find the guilty on Crate, find and kill them, else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
Maldita sea.
Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened.
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. I can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
Joder, te da para ocuparse esto sin mí.
You're right, Ceres. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
I'll stay here. Someone must see to everything. Someone to healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
Ever see anything like that?
No, and I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
Talking won't help anything. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did. Pull
Fang
yourself
marks,
together,
claw marks, broken bones. Hard to say what exactly killed him.
Geralt of Rivia.
And?
No Nordling.
Drakadar. God's played his last.
Joder. El artista ha morido.
Does the gods do it? Maybe they're punishing us.
All right. What do we have here? Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's. Mouth smells of honey liqueur, mead, and something else, something earthy. Bears like honey before it's fermented. Strange. Something under the fur. A tattoo. Shape of a bear paw. Old scar. Looks like it was sutured. Half man, half bear. Something like a lycanthrope. No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls.
Ok, mala mía, pero estaba poniendo un mensaje.
Young Luke
Pero mierda.
didn't have a chance to defend himself. All the horns are empty.
Era el crimen con tu sentido de brujo.
Bowl at each table. Mead in this one. And only mead. Earthy scent from the bear's maw. Something towards mushrooms. Bowl's empty. But the scent's in the air. Coming from
Bueno, que sí,
somewhere else in this room.
Joder, y entonces.
Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And human blood. Ceres, come here.
A guard saw what happened. Those weren't bears. They were...
Men who transform into bears.
berserkers.
Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Sure, it might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
Ya vamos para allá, chavales. Ok, pide el ajero que se me la muestre de dormir.
Freya, our mother, may the sea swallow the traitors. Freya, our lady.
Mind if I interrupt?
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said,
Give me the horn. the smell. A mushroom.
Bueno,
Mardrome. Mardrome related in any way to berserkers?
Aye, but only in the tales told to children as they're put to sleep on cold winter nights. Warriors who ate Mardrome were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage, but as I said, it's
only a legend, I know. Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere. Ceres wasn't lying. You know your fungi.
I do. Especially those which affect the mind, soothe it, summon waking dreams. Udalric suffered for years. I tried to help him in various ways, initially with prayer, then with poppy milk.
But he's done with that now, right?
It's not that simple. But we'll wean him off it yet.
Mardrome. Never heard of it.
We have another name for it on the continent. Psilocybe.
All right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Udalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help. Blood and Mardrome. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the meat here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. I helped prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe? Come on, we could find some clues there.
Ahora. No puedes, campeona, joder.
We must find the traitors quickly.
Bueno, esta misión parece que no se va a acabar nunca también. Ahora las misiones, maldita sea, son larguísimas.
Think that attack Krog openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Knew there'd be trouble. It was all too calm.
Funny. Arnvold said the same. For a feast to be any good, meat's gotta flow. But so does blood.
I'd say he got his wish.
Ya, campeonas, que estamos aquí, estamos aprovechando de reabastecernos. Aquí también. Vamos a cenar. Estamos aquí ya.
The blood of kings.
Esto parece la tienda de los enfermos, pero lo necesitamos y aquí lo hay, pues.
So what is she doing? The sorceress.
Van atendiendo los heridos, quise decir.
I really hope Hjalmar's doing something useful, not just looking for it.
Relax. Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
Y si no podemos. Listo. Ah, bueno, ni siquiera vi la espada que me dio el tipo. Vamos a ver qué es la espada que me dio el tipo. Tiene que ser esta, pero pues comparada con lo que tengo, sí, pero aceite destino, por intensidad de acción, podría desequilibrada. Bueno, parecer estamos teniendo problemas con la conexión. Me salió ahí un mensaje.
We keep the poison at the cellar's upper end down below. Come, I'll show you. Stench! Is it vodka?
The Hackerman spirit. Someone ruined several barrels of the finest.
Good thing Dad's got other worries in his mind. Right.
Blood into mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks different.
Claro, alguien los envenenó, alguien los provocó.
What the?
Mierda.
Shit.
The spirit! There's another X behind the barrels, but they're too heavy. We'll never move them.
Don't intend to.
Maldita sea, no tengo algo para pagar, ya va. Yo me voy a no va a morir. Oye, pero joder.
Quick.
God, we might have been burned alive.
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end. This is a secret passage, chick.
One rarely used.
A place of power.
When Yalmar and I were little,
coño vamos a hacer aquí, pero no salimos. Alguien nos quería matar
When I
también.
get my hands on that pyromaniac.
let's think. They had to use the entrance we used. Maybe they left some prints behind.
Maybe. When the door slammed shut and the fire broke out, did you hear a bottle shatter too?
No, but I've no Witcher sense at my disposal. You must hear the hair growing on my head.
I try not to eavesdrop. Anyway, entrance is worth checking. Come on.
Bueno, como decía aquí, es mejor necesitarlo que necesitar no tenerlo, así que agarramos todo lo que se pueda. Por aquí habíamos pasado ya, por lo que veo. Y esa puerta era una que estaba cerrada. Dale, mi amor, para acá, joder. Vamos por ti. Maldita sea.
Someone walked through the mead. Trail breaks off. Need to find another clue nearby. Something else to follow. Must have felt his clothing rip, but was in a hurry.
What's this?
Piece of cloth.
No, it can't be.
What is it?
Arnvald's tunic. Only he wears this kind.
Sure about that?
Saw him in the main hall with the servants. Let's go.
¿Culparon a alguien? Bueno, pues con esta misión vamos a pasar nivel también.
Grab a horse, we'll chase him down. Doubt he'll listen.
When I get my hands on him.
You don't stand a chance.
We'll see about that!
Echamos un pequeño ballestazo.
Why do you betray them? Talk or I'll finish what I started.
No uncreate should ever sit on Skellige's throne. I know you better than others do. You're hot-headed, irresponsible. Skellige needs stability, a strong king. Not the kind a band of drunken jarls will choose.
Curious. Never
Vale,
heard
yo
you
me voy a
voice
ir
that idea.
vistiendo porque me voy.
Stop
Voy a
saying it.
cena ya.
It's Bernard Bran, isn't it?
Aparentemente no se va a ir la luz. Si no se va a ir la luz, continúo siendo la ladilla.
What was her motive?
It's obvious. She schemed this up to get rid of the other claimants. Slander our clan in the process.
Si yo jugar otra cosa, no sé, tengo ganas de jugar otra cosa, pero quiero terminar esta, que no me gusta dejar juegos muchos.
We need proof. Your word against Berna's, that's not enough.
Anvald, help us, and I'll ask my dad to grant you an honorable death. I'll insist.
I have letters from her. Instructions. How to poison the mead.
But she never said there's no seal.
Tengo que los Duty jugar por uno. Quiero pasarlo para jugar 2 y así, pero
We shouldn't delay. Time to gather
creo que
the
lo voy a
odds.
jugar por Twitch. Ok, esperemos ya terminado eso. Bueno, sigue cinemática y hablar de cháchara, así que ok.
I've assembled the Jarls in council as you demanded, Ceres on Crate. You claim to know who's behind the slaughter at Caer Trolda. Speak then. The blood of Skellige's sons and daughters. Whose hands does it stain?
Bernard Bran's.
The lass is mad. Do you think anyone will believe you?
You had them serve poison mead to the berserkers.
I beg your pardon. The servants of Caer Trolda are not mine to command. 'Twas your father who called for the feast, who assembled the guests.
There's reason in these words.
Have you any proof to confirm your accusation?
I've better. I've a witness. Arnvald.
Ceres speaks true. Bernard commanded me to poison the maid. And Ceres and the Witcher descended into the cellars.
Betrayed us. The clan that took you in.
Good name. He's a servant to Uncreate, a lackey. He will say what they command him to say. He would lie for them even were he to pay for it with his head.
Bernard speaks true. Arnvald has served at Caer Trolda ever since I remember. Loyally, like a dog.
I can vouch for Ceres. She's telling the truth.
You, yet another Uncreate lackey. Did Ceres entice you to cooperate? I can imagine how. Or has Crack paid you to smear my name?
What did you say?
Calm yourselves.
Ya, parece que ahí está la coñazo.
After what I saw on Speaker Rock, I trust the Witcher. More than I do you.
Estoy agregando un contacto
You've
aquí
that
de
right.
WhatsApp.
But it's no proof of my guilt.
Got one more piece of evidence.
A letter from Bernard to Arnvald, instructing him how to spike the mead.
It lacks my signature. It lacks my seal.
But perfume soaked through the parchment. A very strong scent, you know. Still to be sensed.
Is this your proof, lass? Is this what you call evidence of my supposed treason? Don't Don't make me laugh.
Berna's right, Cyrus. 'Tis all precious little proof of her wrongdoing. Alas, your brother Hjalmar also has not presented anything that could clear your family's name. We've but one path left to us. Olga, Lugos, it's time we quit this damn castle. Come, we must decide what punishment Clan on Crete will face.
Claro, como por parte.
You're making a big mistake.
Silence, wanderer.
Wait! Mother, you bade me to leave the hall before the feast. Why?
Son, not now.
Why did you do it? How did you know? How? You gave Ceres no credence. Gave the Witcher no credence. But you must give credence to a son who accuses his own mother. Was it that was her doing? She shamed herself, me, the family, the clan.
Svanvika, I did it for you. Only for you.
You admit to this deed. As the eldest of the Jarls, I cleanse the name of Clan on Crete, and you, Berna Bran, I sentence to death. You will be chained to a rock to perish of hunger and thirst, and seafowl will peck apart your remains.
When I had a lust for power, I knew this. But so strong as to commit such a crime.
What about Svanrige? What's his fate?
He'd lose his home, his name, his honor. He'll choose exile. Death.
What?
But enough. Whatever comes, we must endure. I thank you, Geralt. Again.
No need. Again.
I'll not take any more of this modesty. This is a land of heroes. Let this remind you of that. And now, I must ride for Gedinate, for the Jarl's Council. Time to pick a king.
What do you think? We'll get the nod.
Come with me, see for yourself. All may listen to our deliberations.
I do have a horse in the race. Can't refuse, to be honest.
As I thought. Well, let's go. Just in time.
They've already started.
Long ago, we gave King Bran back to the sea. Today, our mourning ends. Today, by the grace of the gods and the clans, a new ruler takes the crown. Let us swear her fealty.
Bueno, esto como que va a ser la nueva reina de aquí. Mucho le gustó, otro mucho no le gustó, no sé.
I know some would see another in my place. I thank those who stood at my side. Here, beneath the sacred oak, I pledge to be a good queen to the ones and the others.
Joder.
I want peace and prosperity to reign in Skellige. And I count on you to help me fulfill that dream.
Ceres! 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 Ceres!
Bueno, pero si ahorita uno que no está contento. Sirve, a mí me sirve, si sube un nivel me sirve. Ok, ya rescatamos otro beta. Ahora voy a poner una pasiva mientras tanto, ¿no? Vamos que sí, vamos a usar esta aquí. Y vamos a escudo activo. Ok, el escudo. Podemos empezar a usar esto también. Tengo dos mierdas. Déjame grabar aquí un momentico. Tengo dos, sabía que tenía dos. Ahora, me siento un poquitito haciendo.
Congratulations. You'll make a great queen.
Wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
What's the new Queen of Skellige planning?
To listen, learn, and listen again. I would say.
Good plan.
I must unite the clans. I'd rather avoid war, but if Nilfgaard aims to attack, we must repel them together.
Drummond folk might be a problem. I saw Lugos during the ceremony. Furious, to say the least.
There's always been strife between our clans, but I must try and talk to him. Just might bring him round.
Got a delicate matter I wanted to bring up. Need your help.
What is it?
Carlos mentioned Ciri to you. He must have.
Have you found her?
Not yet, but I'm close. Problem is